Penny's, yeah. Penny's Bodega, yeah. Come to Penny's, yeah. Penny's Bodega, yeah. It's people helping people every day.
Howdy.
Every day.
Andy.
Every day.
Except Fridays. He needs to add, we need to do a remake of the song and put in except Fridays and Sundays. Play it again. Hold on. Come on.
Oh, or keep going.
Shut it down. All right, good.
What a great opening. Heather was over
really
here
is.
dancing.
It really is.
I thought nothing. I was gonna say something inappropriate, but I'm learning.
Like horribly inappropriate or
not too inappropriate, but you know. What's up, Dave? HK installs in the building. Benny Ball 23. Let's go. I see that.
I used to enjoy doing that, and then when I saw it, I'm like, I can't do it. It's awful.
Cannot do it. Just killed it. Yep.
God, man.
Yeah, no, what are you gonna do?
Lord,
what's going on, man? How was your day today?
I was good. Saw a couple clients for Guy. Did a little bodega stuff behind the computer. I didn't actually get to the bodega, but it looked like Terry had a good day.
Yeah, I stopped in twice. I picked up the farm food, and then I dropped some supplies off with Lily. Terry, the Tuesday crew. Wow. Now listen, I know the Thursday crew is legit, and Jill and her crew do their thing. I know Shelly's crew is awesome. The Saturday crew is second to none. But that Tuesday crew, yikes. They are tough to beat. They put in work. They got it organized. They got it. There's order. There's structure. There's routine. There's relationships there. They all hang out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel like an outcast when I go in.
Yeah. They don't want us there. Like, what are you doing here?
No, kicked right out. Get out of here. Right?
Yes, pretty much like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm just, you can leave. I'll be back.
Yep. Here's the cardboard. Here's a bag of garbage. Get out of here. Leave us to.
Yeah. Can you just take the invent and the cardboard and leave, please? We don't need you. And Terry's got the gift cards to go buy supplies too, so they really don't need me.
Nope. You're persona non grata on Tuesdays.
Which is good though, man.
That's good. It is. It's a great thing.
It's really though, it's pretty cool that you can Tuesday comes and you can, or Thursday comes, or Wednesday night comes, or Saturday comes, and it's just you don't have to worry about nothing. You know what I mean?
All of the
you know that the shift leaders got it, and
you got it.
Listen, there may be a problem from time to time, and that's just what happens in any business or any walk of life. But for the 99% of the time, man, it's a smooth operation.
Yeah, it really is. Each shift leader's got their own crew that signs up now, and it's like each shift is like their own little culture. I mean, they follow everything that we put in place, but they do their own thing, and I think it's amazing how it kind of like morphed into this whole each shift leader's got their own thing, and it runs for the most part, like you said, 99% smooth.
Well, I think the good thing about what we do is we give people an outline, and we give people sort of just like a template of what we want. We want a culture. We want things to go a certain way. And then we let them be adults, and we let them, engage and communicate how they see fit. As long as it fits kind of within that template, it's cool, and as long as it stays within our mission and our culture, it's cool. You know what I mean? And I think adults and people like that, right? And they thrive in that environment when they're allowed to be independent and free thinking and allowed to be themselves. I think people enjoy that, and I think that's what every crew has, their own kind of identity, their own kind of personalities, and they make it work within that template.
Amazing when you let adults kind of do their own thing. You don't micromanage what can happen. Wow, how about that? Capitalism. Yeah.
Oh, easy, will you?
Yeah, boy. Ooh, 30 people watching here. That's good.
So we just had a meeting, man. We had a very important board meeting. Heather and the gals, we were all talking and doing our thing. And Heather mentioned, and I'm going to look at her. Can I say the number that you mentioned that you talked about in the money game?
Sure.
Wow. All right. So Heather had a quick meeting today with the miners, Joanne and all the people over there at Skylands and the miners production and what we got going on Thursday for casino night. And are you ready for this, man? Are you ready for the number that we're approaching?
For the
Thursday?
miners, should I be sitting down? Let me pull up a seat here. All right.
Aren't you sitting down, or you're just that short?
I knew it was coming. You can't set them up like that, Craigie. You can't set. Now I'm gonna stay. All right, hold on. I was sitting. Now I'm gonna. All right, there we go.
There he is.
Okay. All right, good. Fire away.
Are you ready? We are approaching over 400 people for this Miners game.
Is that a sold-out crowd for the Miners Stadium? Sorry.
That's a lot of, dude. That's a lot of people for casino night, man.
That's a lot of people. 400 people.
It's a Thursday night.
You can't see my thumbs up. Why?
Are you kidding me? Thursday night, casino night, Miners and the Bodega gets together. Records are getting broke, man. We got some prizes that, wow. I don't even know. These prizes are tricky trade prizes, man. These,
right.
Ooh-wee. And then you get to play a little roulette, maybe some craps, a little blackjack, and have some fun with the kiddos, win some prizes. And then it's supposed to be a beautiful night. You know, dollar beers, you go and you have a couple, you sit, you relax, you stuff your face with a glizzy, and it's a hell of a night.
What is a glizzy? Oh, a hot dog.
It's a hot dog.
Tell me this. I don't know what that. Why? Just call it a hot dog. It's a bad decision. This is called a bad decision.
No, it's a glizzy. Everyone knows that.
Glizzy. Okay, this is. So we should expect Sussex County on Friday. If you need to go out and do something, 400 people are going to be not at work on Friday. Is what it's going to come down to. You call that.
The casino night, the doors open at 6:05. First pitch is 7:05. Our very own Dawn is singing the national anthem. My ugly mug will be out there throwing out the first pitch. It's going to be a heck of a night, man. So yeah, I mean, you best believe that there's going to be a lot of families MIA, and they're going to be at the Miners game, winning some prizes, having a grand old time.
Yep. Do you have any thoughts on your first pitch? I mean, last year. So this is your second time now. Now that you've got some idea of what you're going to do out there. Do you have something? Maybe like a
there's two things in my favor. Last year they had there was a bunch of older women that were going to sing, and they were a part of a group, and they were standing right behind the guy I was throwing to. Mm-hmm. So the worst thing I could have done is overthrown and hurt somebody. Mm-hmm. So I got a little gunshot. And then last year, if you remember, during the softball season, I was on the injured list, playing through injury most of the year. So I didn't have the old, a little rusty, This year, knock on some wood, health has been good. There will not going to be a gaggle of older women behind the home plate. And we'll let her fly, baby.
All right. So you didn't want to hurt the gaggle of older women. However, that's one way of making the bodega go viral.
Oh my God. Bodega owner kills. Oh no.
Any publicity is good publicity.
You imagine that right off the dome in first pitch? No way. No, God.
A woman with a nice knot in her forehead from the owner of a nonprofit.
You imagine? It would be sight to be seen though. So yeah, Thursday night though, Craig, he's gonna be. You're going, right? Nicole, Liana, the whole crew.
Yeah, we got the whole crew, man. We'll be there.
Let's go. We'll be there a little early too if you want to get there a little early, hang out.
Yeah. I'll you guys need help. Yep.
Come by the table. We'll have they're putting in shirts. Heather just ordered brand new shirts. So
there it is. What's on the back?
We'll put them in the cannon. They'll be shooting them out periodically throughout the game. A bunch of other businesses have their shirts. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be, is it TPS Financial sponsoring it? Yeah. Our friends over at TPS Financial are sponsoring the whole night. Listen, it's just going to be, it's going to be the place to be come Thursday night, man. And not only that, even if you're having a bad time, it's dollar beers. You sit there, you chug some beer, and you put a smile on your face.
Yeah, you can go from bad time to good time in a matter of 5 minutes.
That's what I'm saying.
Jesus.
And if you're having that bad of a time, come find me or Craigie. We'll chug a beer together.
Oh, yeah, we'll hang out. Eat a couple of glitzies. What did you call it? Glitzy?
Glizzy.
Glizzy.
Yeah.
The young folk out there, I'll tell you. All right, what else? Glizzy.
Tricky tray, dude. People have been emailing and messaging about tickets for the tricky tray.
Gonna sell out again, no problem, right?
Well, we're not going to release tickets yet. We want to listen. We want to have our usual number of people, 450, 500 people there. But in order to do that, we got to make sure that we are going to achieve our number of baskets, right? So right now, if we release tickets, we only have spoken for about, I don't know, half to 3/4 of the basket. So we got some work to do. And anybody out there that is intending on making a basket, make another one, but make sure you get it on in before middle or end of August, because we need it. We need to make sure that everything's in line, and then we'll start to release the tickets in the next couple of weeks once we have a better idea of how many baskets, et cetera, et cetera. But yes, we're anticipating it being the same old event. We're anticipating all the baskets coming in like they normally do. And then we do our thing. What is it? September 29th.
Yeah, I'm pumped.
Thank you, Lori.
Yep, got to do some.
Thank you, Shana.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Sandy dropped off more stuff. Sandy's been a tricky tray
guru.
Thank you, guru. She is killing it. Back and forth, dropping off baskets. Let's go.
There's Gabby. Hey, Gabby. Nice to see you. Thanks for being on time.
Yeah. Why are you always busting her chops, man?
I don't know. I heckle anybody. Well, you can't just come on and comment, hey, sorry I'm late. You're gonna get heckled. This is what it is.
Fair enough.
Everybody knows. I will have
Thanks, Ms. Morris. She'll have 3 baskets. Yeah. Appreciate everybody into their support. I mean, this night is really a fun night, man. There's a lot of tricky trays going around, but listen, no one does a tricky tray like Dawn, Heather, and the team, Terry, and everybody associated with the tricky tray, Sandy. So it's a night. There's an atmosphere at our events. There's fun. There's laughter, and yeah, there's a lot of good prizes. And I say, obviously I'm biased, but our prizes are ridiculously good. I mean, I got 2 Yeti coolers already. We got alcohol. We got all sorts of fun things to do. Did we discuss the theme? Did we confirm the theme?
We were talking about it in our board meeting that you cut us off on.
Oh. No, we didn't confirm the theme.
Oh my God. The biggest 50-50 ever. Yeah. Shelly's my favorite day of the year. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Lynette, the biggest 50-50 ever. Yeah. When we're going to do the 3 50-50s again, there's going to be 3 winners, somebody walking away with $3,000 plus. So,
that was wild.
I mean, come on, $3,000 cash and a 50-50. Let's go.
I think even our 50-50s are hard to beat.
Yeah. Dude, we just had a 50-50 with DeBoer Auto when we walked away with over $20,000 because Caitlin donated some back, of course, but without her donating it back, it was $14,000.
50-50 at the Miners game, bring your cash.
50-50 at the Miners game last year was their best 50-50 ever. Come to think about it, Lynette, Jay, Terry, Dave, wow. We got some of the best sellers of 50-50s in the history of 50-50 selling.
Yeah, I agree. Well, we know this. I mean, we know you want to beat a dead horse, but our events are second to none, honestly. And that's not. I think even if you looked at it from an external perspective, you'd have to say that our events are fun. But there's a lot of work that goes into them, man. You guys, the board puts a lot into them. Personally, you guys put a lot into them. The money that goes into them, the time, and there's a payoff at the end, and that is that everyone comes to these events and they love it. You can't just throw an event together and just do it willy-nilly. You can. That's what other organizations do, but we don't do it.
Oh, wow. Here, hold on. Who dropped this one off?
Sandy?
Sandy dropped this one off. Look at this, Greggy. You see?
It's Smirnoff with Jello to make Jello shots.
With Smirnoff.
Yeah, I just leave that. I got to inspect that, so leave it in the garage.
Should I just take all your tickets and put that one in it now?
Yeah, I got to look at that, make sure that the vodka's, it's
Dave Nelson does a Jack and Coke thing too. That's a huge hit. We have such great baskets, dude. Let's go.
Yep. So that's close. That's awesome. Jay and Dave are going down again. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, and then there's also like a competition between who can sell the most friggin' raffle tickets behind the scenes. So,
yeah, and if you can beat Lynette at selling 50-50, you got some talent because she's on point, man.
She's on point. However, Jay was pretty good, and he stepped it up a notch. He doused himself in cologne last year.
Yeah, Jay's good too. Jay is really good.
Yeah. Dave was good. Everyone's good at. I'm not good at that. I'm not good. You're not good. This is not.
No.
Can't do it.
Although I had to pick up the slack. I think one of our Queen of Heart games didn't. We did like 3 of them, and 2 of them sold out. One of them didn't. I had to go walk around and pedal and try to get pedal another game on people. So it is hard, man. Those guys, Dave, Gay, Lynette, they all got talents, man. That's a hell of a thing to do, man. So thankful that they're on our team, doing the money thing for us, doing the 50-50 thing for us.
Didn't my mom beat both of them last year?
I think Terry did beat him last year.
Yeah. She schooled them both.
Terry, gliding in.
Dave's wife is singing a national anthem. If you like America, buy from Dave. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. If you don't like America, you'll buy from other people. That is awesome. That is great. You love some Dawn, huh?
Dave said my mom cheated.
Oh, you heard that? Terry cheated. Terry's on this. Terry, you better say something.
I want to know how Terry cheated.
Oh, 2, which reminds me, we have September and August. My goodness, we are busy as beavers because not only do we got the Tricky Trade coming up, we get the Miners game tomorrow or on Thursday. We also got the 5K on September 10th with the Racing Alliance.
Third Base Pub?
That's already got 50 people signed up. And that's something that people sign up as it gets closer, you know?
Yeah, I feel like we're if there's something to do in Sussex County, it's usually something with the bodega. Like we're usually running something. I know it's not easy and cutting down on some events was talked about, but it's like, if you're looking for stuff to do, this is it. And you're giving back, you're donating, you're being involved in the community, and the stuff that we do is fun. So there's usually something every 3 months with the bodega to do with your kids.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to see, man. Honestly, it's really cool.
I agree. Dan says he's missing a bodega. Yeah, I'm missing you too, man. Although I see some of those pictures, man. I know you're enjoying yourself with the family down in Costa Rica doing the forest and doing the rainforest thing, man. So that must be pretty cool.
Who's that?
Yeah. Dan picks up.
Dan?
Dan, he picks up food with his wife and kids. You've met him like 67 times.
Oh my God. Yeah. I got. Sorry, Dan. So many people. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. They haven't picked up in a while. Good.
They stopped because they're not around anymore. But they help out on the Jersey City pickups all the time too.
Yes. They do a lot. Yep. Yeah. Well, yeah. He's in Costa Rica. That's awesome. Enjoying out there. Wow, Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
So those are all our events we got coming up, man. So it's exciting, dude. What do you got, man?
I got numbers for July.
What's today?
25th. I mean, we got another 6 days, but I mean,
how many more days are we open?
So you got
4, 5.
Tomorrow, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, 4.
4. So we have 4 more days open at what? 12 more hours, right? No, 14 more.
I don't need to give the numbers now. We can tease it, and I can tell you right now just by looking at them now. We got they're pumped up this month for sure. As far as the house, as far as the amount of people that we're serving, it's a lot, man. And the new clients, it's pretty crazy. Yeah.
And that's why it's important for everybody to continue to share these videos, man, because the greatest feedback we get is that people hear about us through social media. Or they go on our website, somebody learns about us through social media, and then they they go to our Google, they Google us or whatever. I mean, we get the stats on that stuff, and that's kind of what we're seeing. So, I mean, these videos, there's a reason why we do these lives every Tuesday at 8 o'clock, man. So this is a way for us to kind of talk about the bodega and make it normal, to see two normal people just talking about helping people and making it part of their lives, and just as, you know, brushing your teeth would be, you know what I mean? And normalizing the idea of struggle and bringing people together to help solve that problem. Because I think if there's one thing that we do all have in common, is just that at some point in life, you do struggle. Now, the severity of that struggle varies, of course, and the reasons why for that struggle vary, of course, but we all do struggle. And if you can get behind the idea that some of us struggle differently and financially and maybe with some employment, then why wouldn't you support the bodega?
Yeah, I agree. You know, another way, it doesn't happen too often, but there's another way that I've seen lately, are people coming in to check out the bodega, not knowing what it is. They think it's right off the bat, they think it's a store, like some sort of thrift store or an actual bodega. But they come in, and then, you know, one of our shift leaders, or if you're there or I'm there, we let them know, hey, this is what it is. They're like, huh, so how do I get a card? So it's like that. There are people out there that have no concept that there's something like this in town. They walk in, find out what it is, and then within 5 minutes, they're signed up. Yeah. It's wild, man. It's wild.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think you always realize that there's a need, but when you really see it, and I just think our volunteers, and we do a really good job of normalizing and creating a good atmosphere and environment for people to feel normal to come in and shop.
Yep.
And sometimes we almost do too well, because we got some sticky fingers from some kids from time to time.
Sticky fingers. Oh.
But, you know, just kind of with that said, you know, you start to see the ebbs and flows of the bodega, and then we go through periods where we're learning what we need and what we don't need, what people want, what people don't want, what people are willing to take and what they're not willing to take. And, you know, people want all the healthy food options that we provide, and they take them. And I think as we grow and we get a bunch of new registrations, what we're starting to see, and we never ran into this, right? In the beginning, it was, we always had an abundance of this, but now we don't. And it's dry goods, it's cereals, it's, you know, just your basic your cereal, your oatmeal, your sauce, your pasta, your rice, stuff like that, your basic kind of dry goods that maybe most of us have in our closets or our pantries, that we struggle to keep on the shelves now. We have meat, we have protein, we have a lot of that stuff most of the time. But we do struggle with those dry goods. And it's important that, you know, it's not important, but we're not a supermarket, right? We're a hand up. And it's important. It's okay if we don't have certain things from time to time, but it's hard not to have those things on a consistent basis, right? And I think, you know, that's one of the things that we're starting to see, one of the trends, if you will, right, Craigie?
Yeah, we like you mentioned, we were never in that position. We usually had dry goods, even at the old bodega. Dry goods shelves were stocked, and in our little freezer and the one refrigerator we had, never anything. So we felt bad about not having meats. Now we got steak tips, you got hot dogs, grass-fed beef, organic lamb chops, lobster, fish, friggin', we got everything. And then we're like, hey, can I get some pancakes? Oh, we don't have any pancakes, but we got $55 steak tips in the freezer. Yeah. It's like, so I think, yeah, if we're gonna ask people now, you know, I know last live we talked about laundry soap, but as far as dry goods too, and like you said, normalizing things, people love cooking breakfast, like having a family breakfast in the morning. You want to make pancakes, you have syrup. Sometimes we have pancakes and syrup, which is a testament to what Rita does over there.
I was gonna say, we always get that from Rita.
Yep. So we get it, but you know, it's once a week, and we appreciate the hell out of her and her volunteers over there. But if anyone has the opportunity and, you know, the financial stability to get breakfast stuff, cereal, pancakes, syrup, oatmeal, you know, some families love waking up in the morning and being able to cook breakfast, and so it sets them off for the day, normalizes it, you know?
Yeah. And I'm seeing Heather's post, and Denise, you're very
eggs,
welcome. And I hope things ease up on you and keep pushing through. And we're here to support you. Yeah, we get an abundance of eggs, right? And it's like I said, it's ebbs and flows of stuff. And it's important that our customers realize or understand that, we are a hand up and we're not a full supermarket, although we want that experience. We want you to feel like that. We may not have pancake mix, or we may not have water or Kool-Aid or whatever it is that we have that week, or seltzer that week, and we may be something else, and you may just have to kind of figure it out, or grab more dinner type product instead of dry goods, and just kind of figure it out. But that's just part, I think, of running what we run and helping so many people, is that there's going to be times where the shelves are a little bare, and there's going to be times where you come into that bodega and you're going to get a lot of food. And that's the way it is most of the time. But, when you are open 5 days a week and on average of 25 people come in, like, think about how much food that really is. It's a lot of food.
A lot of food. It's a lot of people. I mean, we get a lot of people coming in the bodega every day that we're open. There's not a day that goes by where we don't have under 20 people. If we have under 20 people, that's an off day. But 20 people, averaging 3 people in a family, that's 60 people that you're feeding in our little bodega. Those shelves, the food on the shelves does not last long. It doesn't last long.
And you got to understand that's 25 people a day. We're open 5 days a week. Yeah. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. That's 5 days a week for 20 something hours. And, you do the math, and we limit the people one time a month, and that's just so many people and so much dry product, and it's so much food going out, and it's awesome. And we're thankful that we have the customers come in and that they believe in us and allow us to be a part of their lives. We're thankful for them, but it's just hard to keep up the pace. That's all.
Yeah, it's usually more than 20. Yes, it is more. Yeah, it's usually more than 20. The other thing I think
we haven't had a day less than 20 in forever.
That's what. Yeah, it doesn't happen anymore. It's not going to happen, which is, again, good and bad. But I think about this all the time. We're not able to just go and buy food and stock everything. Like, we have to wheel and deal and get relationships and establish connections and go in the community. And and all of the the volunteers, the shift leaders donate. Everyone in the community donates. Like, this is it's a communal effort to keep those shelves stocked. It's not as easy as us saying, hey, we have a $5,000 a month budget and we just go buy whatever the hell we want. We don't. You got to go rent a U-Haul. We got to go to Wagner. Like, it's like a conglomeration of shit that we have to do to fill the bodega. It's not easy.
But you're right. It's not easy, and it is a lot of work, and at times it is stressful, and at times, it's not all rainbows and butterflies, and it takes a lot, and it takes a lot out of us sometimes as individuals and as people. And sometimes you get, hey, I reached out, or, I didn't have a good experience, or I walked into the bodega and I saw a cobweb. I can't believe you. It's like, it's like, I can't. Some days you just walk away, you chuck your phone, and you just and you walk away. But the vast majority, my point is the vast majority of the time, the work pays off. People are thankful. They express their gratitude, and it's just an awesome kind of connection that we've made with the community and the people, and us kind of coming together. So vast majority of the time, it's awesome. But yeah, to your point, it's a lot of work, and with a lot of work comes a lot of stress, and sometimes the stress is hard to manage, but
yeah, I agree, man.
Yeah. But I think, what we have here is pretty special. And we go back to what we said before, with each team or each leader in their team allowing them to be themselves and running it like themselves. They really have made it their own. So while it's Benny's Bodega, it really is this community thing. And that's one of the things I think I've told you, and I know I've spoke about with Heather. It's always been my goal. I never wanted to be the only person in there dictating anything, because then it just becomes my nonprofit. It's not a community-based thing. So you don't get to see my ugly mug all the time, but the community is running it. Community is picking it up, and we are doing it together. And I think that's the important part of the bodega. And I think that's the important part that people get behind, is that even if you bring a couple dozen eggs, you now are helping people. You bring stuff to our events. That money that you raised with those stuff that you brought to the events is coming back in the community to rent a U-Haul so we can help people. It's this cyclical thing, and I think that's what people like and enjoy and enjoy being a part of.
Couldn't have said it better. Yep, you've got away with it. It's also a nice evolution to see, like you had mentioned, where you don't want to be there dictating all the time, and you're not. It's just it's taken on a life of its own, and that life that it's taken on is a representation of the culture, of you, of Heather, of the board. And if it's working, it's working, and you let it go, and you step in when you can, and when you don't have to, great. I don't have to do anything. I'm good.
But I think people flourish, and I think especially our people have flourished in their in the independence and the freedom that we allow them. Like I go back, we provide them the template. Hey, and this is how I want things to be. You decide how you communicate it. You decide how you voice it. You decide your interactions, but it's going to fall under these guidelines. And I think that's the important piece. And people take that opportunity, the good ones and the ones that we want, they take that opportunity and they make it their own. And our teams really have done that. And I think that that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I agree. It's very cool. It's very cool. Not a lot of places have that evolution. They end up either shutting down or they continue on. And then there's
yeah, when you think about that, we're not paying anybody besides you.
Nope. Yeah, it's wild, man. It's really wild. So that's a testament to everybody involved, honestly. So
yeah, it's really cool, man. But yeah, so that's all I got.
I love some sentimental conversation here about the bodega. Boy, oh boy.
Hey, sometimes this is what it is. It's just a conversation.
Yeah, you need it, man. What else we got? I mean, it's kind of not. This is nice. A little philosophical talk about the bodega.
I like it. It's like we're in the shed that no longer exists.
Okay. I mean, there he is. This comes right there.
Remember? Good conversations in that shed.
Great conversations. Too soon, Benjamin.
You see, Gabby, you have the keys. But I'm. That's Heather. She loves a good key.
You have so many keys on your keychain.
Oh, that's the other thing. I don't even know where half of them go to anymore.
No, I asked you one day. I was like, "Where are these?" You're like, "I don't know." I have 2 keys: one for the bodega, one for my house, and one for the 3. Bodega, house, and car. That's it. What other keys do you need? I don't get it. It's
I got my counseling office, the bodega office, my DCP&P office, the house. That's 4 right there.
Yeah. Maybe I'm a simpleton. Maybe I need more keys. There used to be like a saying, like the less keys you had, like that you were like a simpleton. You were like shunned from the community if you had like 2 keys on your keychain.
Dave says I'm like a janitor.
Yeah, a janitor or some sort of oh my God, I'm the worst. My brain is really shot.
Oh, do you remember like when you went to the mall and like Macy's, the person behind the register would have that zip of keys. And there was like a fluorescent like thing that it would come to.
Oh, you need to get like one of those like jail, the oldie time jail key rings, like the big hoop.
Oh, the big hoop, yeah. I want to make that. We should make that come back, huh? Why'd they ever get rid of those big metal loops?
No, you need to get one. Somebody ordered Benny a giant loop for his keys. I want you to keep it on the thing.
We'll come back. We'll come back next week and they'll start the live with it. Let's go.
Oh, those things are great. Yeah.
Loves it done. All right, man. We got anything else? We shut her down.
We're 35 minutes in. It's a long time.
We can, dude.
Yeah.
What a game yesterday, huh?
Here? Let's see. Pair that with his water pack, and he's all set. Ugh.
I told you I'm buying him a water pack for Christmas.
I don't think they exist. It's the only thing I can think of is the Super Soaker with the things on the back. That's the only.
I know. I quick Googled it. That's the only thing that really came up.
Yeah, that's the only thing that would come up. I don't. That's not like I don't. Email Elon Musk. I gotta have him make you one. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
What the hell was I thinking? I had a stroke that day.
Oh, Lord, dude.
You think it was a terrible day?
It's just, there's no face. It's just a voice coming in from like.
I know.
It was a terrible
Reggie,
day.
Can we agree though? Yesterday's game, first round of the playoffs.
Huge.
What a
What a game.
That comeback rivals what?
The Patriots Falcons Super Bowl.
That's got the greatest comeback in sports history. All right.
I don't know, man. That was I did not feel. I felt awful in like the second and third inning. I was like, yeah,
we were no energy. We weren't hitting nothing, and then the back end of our lineup hit 3 singles, and then you came up and you hit a BB out in the right field, and the player out in right field, I think she dove and missed it and went underneath the glove. And next thing you know, old skinny legs is running around the bases.
Old skinny legs.
Boy, I was yelling at you to run. I think we all were just running, keep running, line. And then
what a difference from last game where I was being told to stop like Forrest Gump on the football field.
Dude,
and then this game,
when you ran through Jay's stop sign and the catcher already had the ball, everybody was like, what is he doing?
I thought Jake was going to throw you like a javelin.
Yeah.
He was so mad.
He was not happy with me.
He yelled at Jay as if like, why didn't you tell him to stop? Jay's like, I did.
Yeah, he's like, hey, you tell him to stop, and I did. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I don't know.
You were out by like 17 feet. One of the worst plays all year long.
They called out by a country mile. Not even close, dude.
And then you're like, you got up, you're like, I'll take that all day. We're like, please don't.
No. Yeah, well, I need that.
Yeah, but yesterday's comeback, dude, came back. We scored. I think we put up a 10 banger in one inning, didn't we?
Yeah, in the 6th, 10 runs.
Yeah, very few times we bat around. That was one of them.
We were down 8 in the 6th inning. We scored 10 runs in the 6th, 1, 2, 3 in the 7th. Let's go.
It played a hell of a game defensively too. Hell of a game.
We all did. Outfield, me, Kevin, and old Jake there.
Yep.
Yeah. But we made up for it though.
Yeah,
Jake had that running catch. I had no idea how he caught that ball.
He bumbled one, but he came back. That's the whole idea, man. You got to just come back, man. Just come back.
Yeah, he made that running catch. Ooh, that was beautiful.
That was nice, man. That was a nice catch. That saved a couple of runs too.
Yeah, that one lefty they had was hitting him, man. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, and then that same dude, as we shift and we all go deep, he pokes it right over Jay's head. I'm like, I'm not even running after this one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Jess said remember Kenny's jump at the line drive?
We played great. So, yeah, to anybody that wanted to know how we did in our first playoff game, I thought we played great. We didn't play great in the first 2-3 innings, but we came back, which is awesome.
Yeah, Jess is right. And Kevin's home run, Jay's home run. Pete hit one so deep that he even got a double.
We got a triple.
Yeah, I mean.
He got to 3rd, didn't he?
Nah, we would have had to delay the game to get him to 3rd.
Okay, Pete, I don't. Yeah, you're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
He was hustling though. He hustles. He just his body doesn't. His mind wants to go faster, but his body can't.
Like the rest of us. Are you kidding me? I love Big Meat Pete. He's one of the best, man.
Yeah, he really is. Yeah. Game tomorrow.
Can't wait, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Thank you to everyone who has donated on our softball posts. We're up to almost $1,000.
Yeah.
So we play to have fun, but we also play to raise awareness to what we're doing at the bodega. And we have almost, I don't want to be on that. I'm just a voice behind the scenes. I'm not even here.
The Wizard of Oz.
That's right.
Heather Miranda Hocus Pocus Perkins says, I'll let you know when you can pick it up. I must have a basket for you.
Sandy's going to pick it up. She's coming.
All right. Yeah, so Sandy, you head over to Pocus's house and you hang out and pick up a couple baskets. There you go. Not bad.
We always need you. Good job. All right, man. We got anything else? I'm gonna be late to the game tomorrow, by the way.
That's nice. I like how you tell me these things are on a live, so I
gotta work, man. What are you gonna do? We usually don't play Wednesdays, man. We usually play Thursdays. So.
No, you're right. Yeah, you got therapy. Yeah, I know. You got things. You got things going on. Oh, Heather's free tomorrow to go pick it up. Okay.
Very busy. I have to meet umpires tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't have anything else. I'll save a poem for next Tuesday.
Oh no, let's go. Shut her down, baby, with a poem. What better way to shut down a 40
No,
minute
I don't really have. I wanted to read one, but it's too long. It's just too long. It's the one I want to read, but it's too long. We're 40 minutes in.
How long is it?
I mean, it's long enough for you to make those awful faces. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it's too long. I'll read it next week. I do have I got a little quote here though. I can read.
Well, I think a good quote.
Yeah, this is Albert Einstein. There is enough in the world for everyone's need, but not enough for everyone's greed. How about that?
It's very true, man.
Albert Einstein. How can it not be true? This guy's a genius. I don't know. You know what, Mr. Einstein? You know what? That is a pretty good quote there. You're good, you. Yeah.
You're good, you. Get over here, you.
Oh, you know what? That Albert, he is something, that guy. Oh, Jesus.
What's that? What?
All right.
Come to our Miners game. Get your tickets Thursday.
You heard the one.
Miners game Thursday. What time should everyone be there, Heather?
Doors open at 6:05.
Tailgate in the parking lot. Maybe you get there at 1 o'clock.
See you then.
That's 5 hours before the game. You need a wheelchair to get into the game.
Dave came around on noodle knees.
Noodle knees.
I love it. Dude, you were running, you, Jay, Pete, who else? You guys were running so hard around those bases, man.
I knew, the last thing I'll say is I knew that whoever that missed that ball in the outfield should have taken it on a hop and then it went under their glove or over their glove. And once I saw that, I was thinking, however, of Jake. I'm like, I don't know. Do I stay on third? What do I do here? But I don't know who the third base coach was. Just, hey, go.
No, you had to go. You had to go. And they almost got you.
Yeah, they did, dude. They did.
Well, the pitcher backed up the catcher, and the catcher missed the ball because I think it was over her head. And he was taller, so he caught it and almost tagged you.
This is where being short comes in.
Yeah, and you head first dove into home and then got up. Let's go.
I don't know if it's too much. I don't know. Yeah, I don't care.
It's awesome, dude.
The kids were cheering on the playground. It was adorable. They were screaming.
Yeah. That was man. And then we all started hitting. That was great. All right, what a great win. Oh, boy. Yep, you had a diving catch in left field. Throw him out, catch him, throw him out at the plate.
No, Chelsea threw someone out at third.
Yeah, but you had to throw home.
We threw it home. They were safe at home, and then Chelsea caught it and gunned somebody out at third.
Yep.
That's right. Right. I would be a terrible play-by-play announcer.
No, our women played unbelievable. Therese at second base was like a vacuum.
She was. Yeah. She's been playing great the last couple games.
Carlos, you should have joined. I asked Los to join. Los can play. He would have been a good addition, Craigie. He said, wow, sliding in the home on softball. Love the energy. You would have loved it, Los.
It was a head first slide.
You would have put the C light down, I'm telling you, and knocked a couple out yourself.
Yeah, I met him at the office, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Solid dude.
Yeah, good dude.
We had so much. Wow, this year was good, man. We had a couple hiccups here and there, but other than that, it was a great year, man.
Yeah,
all
for the
the
most
all
part.
the administrators did a great job. Y'all did a great job and ran a great league, man. Despite the negativity of some.
Yes, of some. Oh, there it is.
Well, I guess as we learn, everybody has different circumstances and a set of experiences. And some of us have circumstances and experiences that, despite our age, make us act like 8-year-olds.
Mr. Therapy right there. That's it.
Even though you're 35-year-old grown men, and the game means nothing, and it's adult softball. We point out everything, and
We'll be handing out Ben's business cards at playoffs. If anybody needs a quick 10-minute session before we go out.
I've never in my wildest dreams thought adult softball would mean so much to so many people, but there is a lot of people in Sussex County where adult softball means a lot to them.
Yeah, I would agree, and I think it can mean a lot. It's a great thing, but you need to navigate it in the right way.
Well, listen, everybody wants to win and everybody wants to be competitive, but at the end of the day, dude, like, there's only nobody cares.
Yeah. You're not wrong. I won't.
Here, Craigie, walk into a bar, go into a place of business, and start having a conversation with somebody and start telling them about your softball stats. You want to see how quickly a conversation will end?
Ooh, look at the time. I have time for lunch. It's
Hey,
9
great.
a.m. in the morning, sir.
Great. Yeah, you hit 400 in softball, 500. So, that's great, bud. Good for you.
I batted 675 this season, 67 RBIs. My RISP was my open.
And we won. We won the league. It's like, oh my God, dude, no one cares, man.
What league? The Sussex County Co-ed above 30 league.
I want the belt. I want it for a week, like the Stanley Cup, if we win.
Anyone have a couch for Benny's office? I actually need a new couch.
I love your couch.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, we're out, Craigie.
Shut it down. We're dropping. People are dropping like flies. We were at 45. We're down to 23.
Guess we're talking about softball.
There it is. There's the experiment right there. Nailed it.
We just proved it. Nobody cares.
People just dropped off quickly.
All right, bro.
All right, man. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
You got it, bro. See you tomorrow.
All right, see you, Head.
Bye.
Ending it.